Now, Chit Chat Kit Kats. Oh my goodness, something arrived yesterday and I forgot I had ordered it. It was quite some time in coming. And let me go get my, I was going to show you something with it. Now, people have heard me talk about that I had another Chinese crested, Miss Rade, but they haven't seen a photo of you. So I'll show you Miss Rade Boo Boo. She was absolutely beautiful. Here she is doing her blue steel look. I call it her blue steel look. There she is, Miss Rade Boo Boo. She was a true hairless Chinese crested. I did not shave any part of her, and she had a lot of furnishings for being totally hairless. She was absolutely beautiful. Well, you know, I got the cup that had Gypsy Moon on it, and it had Raj, but they didn't have a crested. It was all coated dogs. And they go, oh no, we have a hairless on it. No, it's not. Look at the thing. It's not. No. But I did find a one. Look at that. It looks like Miss Roddy. Look at there. Look at there. It looks just like her. Oh my goodness. It looks like my Miss Roddy. So I was able to find a Miss Roddy mug, and this is a large mug. You know, most of them are the smaller ones. This is the, 11 ounce? Most of them are like 8 ounces. They're the smaller. But no, look at that. And it's got printed on both sides. So, loving it. Yeah, so this arrived yesterday. So it was a surprise when I opened it because I forgot that I had ordered it. It took so long to get here. Have you ever had that happen? You've ordered something and it's taken so long to get there that it's gone right out, and then it shows up and you're like, oh, oh yeah. So I finally have my Miss Rade Boo Boo cup. Now, Miss Rade Boo Boo would meditate. If you look in her eyes, she'd be gone. She was going out, and she went over, you know, when we would have satsang, she would know who was hurting, who was having a bad day, and that's who she'd go sit with. She'd go sit with the person that was having a hard day. She knew instinctively. So yes, Miss Rade Boo Boo was very evolved. Yeah, I think she was my most evolved of all the ones that I've had. Okay, yeah, Miss Rade. But this is my favorite picture of her. She reminds me of the blue steel look. Oh my goodness. I have to watch that movie again. All of his looks were the same. Dumb as a tack. But such a funny movie. I'm going to have to watch that again. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I can't believe it. It's even got the same. Look at that. Even the same hairstyle, the way it's falling. Look at that. Now, you could hardly get any closer. Okay? Can hardly get any closer. It's like they took a picture of Miss Rade Boo Boo and made a cup from it. So I was really happy to get that. And then the other thing that showed up was my black jade that I bought. I really do like it. But if I take this off, they said it's a 49 millimeter. No way. It's a 48. It's a 48 because this is really small. When I get it on, it's really tight on the bones here. So I know it's a 48. But I really do like it. But I have to wear it up at the top because it's so much smaller than the other ones that it's odd when I wear it down here. So, but I do really like this black one. Let me take off the other ones and I'll show you. You see how that is? I mean, there is no room at all there. So that is definitely not a 49. That's a 48 for sure. Because it can't get any tighter. There is absolutely not 1 micro inch of room here between my wrist and the bangle. If I went into the thing and said I wanted to try this on, they would look and say look at my hand and look at how tight this is. They would say there is no way on God's green earth you're going to get that bangle on. It's on. Oh my goodness. That's what I say. When I say my hands are soft, it's like magic to be able to get a bangle that absolutely has no room on either side at all. It's as tight as your wrist to be able to put that on. Okay. But I do love it. So if I'm wearing it with other bangles, you know, I have to wear it up because the other bangles are so much bigger that it's odd. See how much bigger those are? Yeah. So I can wear bangles all the way from a 48, say 48.5 up to a 51 millimeter. This I think is 51. Any bigger than that, and it's going to go too far down on here, you know. But yeah, I've got pretty wide range that I can wear. So yeah, no, I was really happy to get that one. It's got some white places on it that are translucent. So this one came from Paris. I may never get to Paris. Now that's where my daughter and her honey are going. He's got a show to do over in, was it Brussels? I think it's Brussels. They've got a show to do in Brussels, and then they're going to go over, she'll fly over with them, and then they'll go to Paris for their honeymoon. So, yeah, to Paris, but where are they going in Paris? Disneyland. I'm like, really? You're going to Paris and you're going to go to Disneyland? It would not be my choice going to Paris to Disneyland. But okay, I hope they have a good time over there, enjoy it, you know. And so yeah. So she's finally going to do her honeymoon to Paris. I think Paris is a great choice for a honeymoon. Okay. So I hope they have a great time over there with that. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to leave this here, put Miss Roddy Boo Boo's picture back up. Yeah. It was so sad the day that I had to let her go. It was real close to Thanksgiving, you know, day. And so, yeah. Miss Roddy Boo Boo. She was absolutely stunningly beautiful for the breed. Okay. Just absolutely lovely. Okay. Now, this is not to take away from Missy May May, And not to take away from the May girl, Miss Snaggletooth. She's got her own. She's got her own beauty, okay, in a vastly different way. But no, Missy May she's sweet in her own way. She's just, May is May. What are you going to do? Yeah, she's not the spiritual adept, let's put it that way. Missy May's not, but it does have a sweetness about her. Okay, isn't that right, Mirror Max? Yeah, Mirror Max. Yeah, him good boy. Yeah, here comes May, the jealous one. Oh, you're petting my brother. You got to pet me too. They're having a bad hair day. You look at the hair today. May. Oh my goodness. Yeah, May does not have the refined features that Miss Roddy had. No. See, I'm a little more heavy duty. Yeah. Say, but I'm loving and I'm sweet, and she's trying to give me loves over here. She's giving loves. You giving loves? You giving loves? Yeah. Yeah. She's loving. So, I've been very fortunate. Every pet I've had has been so sweet. All of them. I have not had any that had a bad bone anywhere. Yeah, you're going to give your sister kisses and just torture her? Yeah. He's like the little brother, that runs around torturing their sister. That's their relationship. He runs up and gives her kisses, and she's like, oh, God, no, don't kiss me. Get away. I'm going to give you kisses. I love you, sister. Go away. Leave me alone. So they're funny. Each one of them has such a different personality, and they're all just loving, just loving beings. What are you going to say? They're loving beings. Now, I have one of my daughter's friends. I've talked about him, lovely person. I finally got to meet her husband, the one that's going through, he has colon cancer, and they had to remove a lot of his colon. So we have a lot of the same issues with things. It's what we talked about at the wedding. Various issues that go along with that. But he's doing well. They were thinking they were going to have to give him a colostomy, but they didn't. So he was able to keep enough of his colon that he didn't have to have the ostomy bag, thank God. But their dog has bone cancer. God. So they're trying to decide what to do. Bone cancer of the leg, and so they're trying to debate, do we give the dog chemo? He's on 3 pain pills a day now, and they may decide to amputate. I think that's the best option, if to amputate if it hasn't spread yet, and they can, because dogs do quite well with 3 legs, okay? They just do. They just, they don't have a pity party. They get up and they just do with what they've got. So I think that maybe their best option is to amputate, but that's, a tough one to navigate, or, amputate and then do a lot of chemo. So anyway, they're in that predicament now, trying to figure out what to do. What's the best thing? Because you don't want them to suffer. What's the best thing to do? So wishing them a lot of luck with that. Here they just get through her husband having cancer. Now the dog has cancer. This is their trying time. I mean, all of us are going to have some trying time in life, and this is their time. So wishing them the best. Send them some energy, send them some well wishes, send them some love, that they make the best decision for them and for their lovely little four-legged. They're like your children. They're like your, family. And I think sometimes it's harder to make choices for your pet than it is your children, because they can't communicate and tell you what they want, They can't communicate that so well. And they just want to give and being loving, So, yeah, wishing them the best at this time. But it's not a decision I would want to have to make. I can tell you that. That would be so hard. They want him to have whatever quality that he can have. And if it gets to where he's not having a quality of life, then they will, let him be transitioned out of the form. I wish we had that option, that if we are in a situation where we have an incurable illness and the quality of life has gone down, I wish we had that option, to be released from the form, rather than going through all this suffering and pain and having to have other people take care of you 24/7 and things. Yeah. So anyway, on that note, I'm just going to leave this here, and I'll see you online. Much love and light. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you're all having a fabulous day today. Take a breath, and let's go to the best things that we can go to in our lives in this moment. And if we're in a difficult time, this too will pass, okay? A time of testing, a time of needing to have some resilience, and just doing the best we can do with what we have at the moment. Thanks for tuning in. See you online.